Hello everyone, I welcome you all to CADD Nest, and also I welcome you all to Teachers Tip. And I am Pavitra. In this video, we'll be learning about the lesson plan. Here, if you're a teacher, if you want to make your students learn better and if you want to make your class effective, you have to follow certain rules. And here are few. Lesson plan is a teacher's guide for facilitating a lesson. It typically includes the goal, what students need to learn, how the goal will be achieved, the method of delivery and procedure, and a way to measure how well the goal was reached, usually via homework, assignment, or testing. This plan is a teacher's objective for what a student should accomplish and how they will learn the material. And for further, I have some more points to tell you people that it is a lesson plan refers to a teacher's plan for a particular lesson. Here, a teacher must plan what they want to teach students, why a topic is being covered, and decide how to deliver a lecture. Learning objective, learning activities, and assignment are all included in a lesson plan. A free, flexible, and engaging way to deliver your next course. So here, they are trying us to convey that a lesson plan is a guide for a teacher wherein the teacher will plan all the things that they want to do in the class. A teacher should look into the topic which they have to explain, and in that topic they have to plan the objective of learning the lesson. In the sense, if I am choosing any of the topic to deliver the information for you, I should have to look into the objective that what you will be learning out of this particular topic, and also a learning activity. If you are teaching for a school kids or for a small kids, then you have to look into the learning activities. Small kids will love to learn out of the visual aids. If you are giving them a live example, then the information will be delivered to them very soonly. So you have to learn on the activities that you choose relevant for the information that you are explaining them. And then it is assessment included in the lesson plan, which means what is the assignment you allot to the students to practice the learning that you have taught in the class. So this has to be analyzed prior to your class and you have to plan accordingly. A free, flexible and engaging way to deliver your next course, which means it is important. Whenever you get into class, it's not that every time you go the way you have planned. No, because there are situations or circumstances in the class wherein you have to change your teaching or else wherein you have to change between the examples to convey your exact message to the students. And this is another skill for a teacher. And when you are doing a lesson plan, always follow PPP. Okay, so what does it mean? We are going to see here. Firstly, it is warm up. Warm up in the sense, whenever you enter into the class, you have to warm up the students by giving them certain activities or introducing yourself, so and so. And the next is of presentation. Presentation in the sense, whatever the ideas or the objective of lesson is it, you have to give them a presentation. Either it might be a theoretical explanations or with the help of any visual aids or with the help of an examples. You can also utilize board work. So it is left to your comfortability, and in the presentation, it is your part of work. And the next one is practice. So along with the students, you have to practice the subject. So in the sense, if you are working on the practical subject, you have to solve the sums and ask the students to engage themselves in these activities. If not, if you are into the theoretical part explanations, then and that you can choose any one of the examples and you can ask the students to answer your question. And this is a process of practice. In this, there is a work of a teacher and also the work of a student. And the next one is production. Production in the sense, whatever the presentation you have given and whatever the practice you have given, out of that you have to give them the assignment. This assignment will have to be solved by students either in the class or after the class, and this is called as a production process wherein the students will utilize their knowledge and apply it to the objective of your study and try to understand the topic which you have explained for them. And the last one is wind up. So by assigning the assignments or else by clearing the doubts or else talking about the next class's objective and next class subjects, you can wind up your class. Your class should be planned in such a way that it has to go in the same way. Have to introduce have to present, have to give them a practice, and then allot them a work and try to make them productive. And then you can wind up by giving a conclusion, and also you can give them certain work for the next class. So this is about the procedure what you follow in the lesson plan. You have to include all these things and plan accordingly. Let's move on to the next. It is a skill of introduction. Skill of introduction in the sense, the very first introduction part of your lesson or introduction part of your class will be a more of interactions to the students. If you are good at introduction, obviously you can take the class for a longer way. If your introduction is not so good, then the students might not be interested in the class and they might not listen to the lesson whatever you are teaching them. So you have to look into the skill of introduction. So here have included certain points. First one is greet. Whenever you get into the class, greet the students, have that enthusiasm and try to greet your students and make their day happy. The next one is arousing curiosity. The students should have certain curiosity in the learning. You have to bring them the informations, bring them a thought in their mind relevant to the topic that you are going to explain. Only then it will give the class a lively environment and make the students engage in your class in a better way. And the next point is of connecting previous knowledge, wherein you will tell the students to think on the topic that you are going to explain, and then they'll connect with the previous knowledge whatever they have. And you can also give them certain examples so that they think on the topic and work on it, so that their mindset will get into the certain topics and they will be in a certain situation wherein they'll plan to learn something out of it. If they have a knowledge, it's well and good. If they are lagging of the knowledge in the particular topic, students will make a mind or set a mind in such a way that students will going to listen to your lecturing. And this is a way you have to generate a curiosity in themselves and they have to take out the knowledge whatever they have. After that, you can give on the additional information whichever is there for relevant of the topic which you are explaining. Without the previous knowledge or without making the students work on the subject, you cannot explain them just like that. It will not be much effective as per my knowledge. And one is introducing the objective. In this part, you are not going to tell us what is the objective of this lesson so and so. You will be working on it. In the sense, once you are done greeting them, once you are done arousing curiosity and connecting the previous knowledge, what you have to do is, you have to start delivering your informations to the students. And as you have given them the work in collecting the previous knowledge, you will come to know as what is a part you have to stress on in the future classes and what is a thing that you have to explain them and what is a way you have to try to explain them. And by this way, if you follow all this point, obviously your class is going to be more effective and the students will get more of the engagement in your classes. And this is all about the lesson plan and the skill of introduction. And in my further video, I'll be talking about more of the skills relating to the teaching. And that's it for the day. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you again.